I don't know if you have like anything to say about this, but I remember like 3 specific cards. There's 3 flashbacks. One of them is Colin Kaepernick, one of them is Torrey Smith, and then the other one is Shady McCoy. And I feel like those put me on the map because, like, I don't know what happened there, but, like, I think I got on trending, like, on the Instagram hashtag Madden Mobile. And guys like Justabro had noticed me. And then the other guy I remember very specifically was Eagles Mobile. I don't know if you remember him. He was like,
God,
he was like the biggest page like in the community. And so yeah, they commented, and I remember like I don't remember which one it was, but and they're not there anymore because they both got hacked or like their accounts are both gone now. One of them commented though saying like, "Damn, this account is dope." And I remember seeing that and I'm like, "Oh my god, like I made it." I don't know if like you had something that like, you know, like a moment where you realized like you were kind of getting pretty big too, but like I said, we were neck and neck. Like we were both growing like at the same time.
The cards that blew me up. Oh, it was Chunky Ragu when MMG told me to make that for the first time. Because you know, I was like the one that he asked for. Like,
Exactly. That's my next segue actually. Yeah.
So what had happened with that was I made that card, and then I made his thumbnails too.
Basically, my story with MMG and how, you know, we met him and everything like that. At least how I met him. He approached me one day asking, and he sent me that card too that you made too for Madden Mobile 15. And I guess, you know, he was just tired of you at that point. He wanted, you know,
I would have been tired of me too.
He wanted a professional to, you know, handle this one. And so I thought immediately like, oh shit, like anything for clout, you know. And I still charged him 30K for the card, you know, on Madden Mobile coins. To this day, I still feel like I was kind of ripped off just a little bit, like. Man, like that was quite the service, like for, you know, all that you know traction that he gained from that series.
Like we made so many. I remember my race because I was so like coin hungry.
Yeah.
That like I just like would do anything for coins. It's like
I feel like
MMG would pay me like 100K a thumbnail.
Yeah, I should have charged him more. I charged him 30K for the card. I was super excited. It made it into his video and everything like that. Here's what the freaking guy did though. He was like, "Oh, I'll make sure you get a personal shout out later."
Oh, and he said that to me too, and he didn't say anything about me.
No. So what he did was he you know, like the meta for YouTubers back then was like posting every time he posted a new video, and so he posted my card on Instagram. And the guy waited 30 minutes to tag my account to make sure I didn't get too much clout from his post and everything like that. I'm like, bro, where's my tag? Like, I didn't ask him that specifically, but I'm like, dude, I was just sitting there thinking that. I'm like, man, this guy freaking like scammed me out of like free clout. He eventually tagged me, and like, I can't complain too much because I think I gained at least like 1,000 followers that night.
If you look back at old videos, you can see my thumbnails. Like you see my little watermark in the bottom. They were like his pack and play series on Madden Mobile 15, and he like asked me to make like I made like probably like 6, 7.
Bro, what a bum, man! Couldn't make his own thumbnails.
I mean, I like Matt, but like the way he used us, man.
Yeah, man, and like we just got left in the dust, you know, for it, and so
he has 2 million subs. We have washed up Instagram pages.
And not that it didn't last too much either, because he did go on for a little while. Like he alternated between us for multiple custom cards too, right? Like,
because I made that KFC one.
I made
that George Washington one.
Yeah, I only think I made Chunky Ragu, you know, the second one, but the one that only everyone remembers.
Okay, I don't want to.
I made that second one, and then I made Mike Oxlong. This is the most MMG thing that I think came out of that. He DM'd me saying, "Hey, buddy." That's what he said. He said, "Hey, buddy, want to make my next messing with scammers card?" Like as if this was
like
also
we were children.
Yeah, exactly. And then like he said it like, you know, like a privilege basically, like saying like, like not can you make this card for me? He's like, "Hey, do you want to do this for me? Do you want to, you know, get all this clout?" Even though like I don't think I got anything out of that one specifically. Like it was just Chunky Ragu that helped me out. And then like I asked him like, "Oh, what do you want?" And then like him and his fucking goofy ass, like he was like, "Oh, Mike Oxlong." He spelled it out for me, and then he felt the need to explain it, and he typed out Mike Oxlong. And then he showed me a picture from Google that he wanted me to use, and so that's the one I actually ended up using. And so
I made the Hugh Janus. You made the Mike Oxlong. I made George Washington. Did you make the Barry McCocken, or did I?
That was you. That was definitely you.
Yeah, and then you made the golden ticket micro dick.
Was that me or was that you? I feel like
that was you. That was definitely you.
Are you sure?
I remember you had the golden ticket. I made the Colonel Sanders one.
Because I don't have that one in my DMs at all. Like all I have is just Chunky Ragu.
Did I make that one? Because I know I made the Barry McCocken. You made the Barry McCocken one. I think he used us for a lot of clout.
He definitely did. Videos. They are, and I feel like that's what set him like apart from most YouTubers, and that's what got him to take off the way that it did.
We were just there.
We can say we had a hand in MMG's upbringing, definitely.
Success.
So, yeah, he owes us a lot of money, Travis. We were competitive, in our upbringing. Ever since I denied you,
we were the top two.
We were the top two, yeah. Ever since I denied you, for for joining my account, like I feel like you probably felt like you had something to prove.
I think you had more clout at that time.
I think I probably did because I became like a fully Madden Customs account after a while. And so I think you were still transitioning. Like, actually, no, I don't think you even like transitioned, did you? You were like still a Madden mobile page, but your like big thing was cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I have a collection now. I went through our entire DMs. Every single time that you would ask me for templates, logos, backgrounds, some kind of help, like trying to like get some kind of hints. There was at least 15 times I think that I could, 15? Actually make it relevant. 15, yeah. And so
I don't think you really ever helped me.
I didn't, man. Like I remember telling you specifically this is war. And like you being, the annoying little, teenager that you were, sometimes you would just go out of your way to like copy me. Here, I have like a list of cards, like specifically. I'm gonna like stop moving in game just so I can pull this up. The first time I noticed that you were trying to copy me, League versus League cards in Madden Mobile 16. I made that Adrian Peterson one, and then you suddenly jumped on that and you started making more. We just kind of went a little bit head to head.
I think me and you kind of went back and forth though with copying each other because I think you remember when the legends got revealed in like summer 2015 for MM16.
Yeah.
And I think I was the first person to make legend cards for the upcoming game.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I remember specifically copying you like on that.
I didn't think I don't think you copied me per se, but I think you kind of like saw that I did that. Like, okay.
Yeah, and I thought maybe it was a good idea, and so
we could actually score right here.
Oh. No, the next
one
though.
Installment with cards though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you have like any of them like still. Well, the next one, Night Train Lane's legend card. I remember the day after I posted mine, you posted yours, and you used the exact same picture as I did.
Okay, you gotta be honest. There's like 3 good pictures of.
Okay, but there is, but you posted it the day after, like mine, and I knew like at that point you were trying to copy me.
This is random, but I know exactly what cards blew up my account. I just found them on Google.
Oh,
I had 5K. These cards got like 2,000 likes. I'll send you them on Instagram in a second. It was these 2 cards. Remember, I did this series. Looking back at it, it is so cringe, but like it helped my account so much.
Oh my fucking god, yeah, I remember that.
That Squidward got like 2,000 likes.
Well, I must say too, because like your Night Train Lane was better than mine. I don't have a screenshot, but I'll put it in the video definitely. You DM'd me, you're like, oh look, like my Night Train Lane has more likes than yours. And then the next one, I randomly made a DeMarco Murray golden ticket card. I asked people like, oh like do you guys like have any suggestions for golden ticket cards? And then you literally went right around, and then you asked people like, oh, do you guys have suggestions for golden ticket cards? I want to start making some. And I'm like, oh my freaking god, this kid. And then you were on a pretty big copying spree after this. I started making signature cards, and then you started doing that too.
Signature cards were fun to make
for a very good period of time. Like
I was definitely copying.
You were definitely copying just about everything I was doing. The second tier of League v League cards. I have a Steve Young one, and I had a Justin Tucker one.
Oh, yep, I see him.
Yeah, and those, I remember those were the next ones.
Those might be my favorite cards you've ever made.
You like would not stop asking me. You're like, bro, like where did you like get like this effect for these cards?
I still don't. How did you do that background?
That background was like a mix of like different PNG effects that I like layered on top of each other. I remember specifically, working kind of hard on that.
That DeMarco. Okay, you were so lazy. You made a DeMarco Murray flashback and then a DeMarco Murray golden ticket.
I just got done with that flashback, and so that's when I like thought I won't have to do anything like really, and this will be just like a little sample card or something. Oh. That was actually for my co-owner who requested it, and so I just.
Oh, yep, I remember this Night Train Lane. You could have done a lot better.
I definitely could have done it. Now I could definitely do a lot better. I swear, if Madden Mobile was still a thing, dude, my cards would be fucking sick. Bro, wait, how did we score again? Like, I saw his score with like 7 seconds left, and I thought it was
2-0 with like 10 seconds left.
What the heck?
And now we just lose. Oh.
No, I got it. Don't doubt me.
Okay. I think my software that I used was a lot better than yours, to be honest.
Oh, definitely.
Photoshop Touch was so good.
I had photo layers as my main tool that I'd used for a long time. I remember showing you too. You asked me, you're like, show me your apps, like, and then one day I finally showed you because I refused to show you for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then like I showed you them and you were like, no fucking way. And I'm like, bro, I swear. I just improvised so much to make my effects look good. It's that Richard Sherman 2013 Playoff Legends card. I remember like you made your template. No, this one was my card. It's on my account. Okay. I don't remember which one your first one was, but I think you made a Tim Tebow Playoff Legends card. So bad. And then this one, so you can see that I tried to copy EA with this one, and it didn't work very well.
Which
and
one?
You did a really good job. It's the Joe Montana Super Bowl 50 card. That one was just bad. I just didn't bother finding the correct like pattern for it. I will admit now, you won up to me with that one because yours came out really well. I remember that specifically.
I remember those Super Bowl cards. I loved making them.
Once I actually knew how to do it, I loved making them too. If you look further down the line, like I have this golden ticket Greg Olson that I used the design for, and I eventually got the pattern from Megatron Studios. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was an OG. I think we got into a specific jive after a while. If new cards were coming out in the game, we were going to make custom cards for it. So it wasn't so much copying at that point. Like we realized, this is how we should market ourselves. And
I wish I still had my account, bro. I would love to look at all my old cards.
So would I, honestly. Like it would make things, a lot cooler, looking back at both of these. But the next one I wanted to get into, Ultimate Legends in Madden Mobile 16, kept telling me that you could never get your template down.
I couldn't.
I eventually told you where to find it because the season was over and, you couldn't do any damage at that point. Yeah, it was that Easter background for the loading screen. And so, I eventually showed you that.
And I'm like, you mother.
I mean, honestly, I thought it was obvious. Like,
I was like 14. I wasn't smart.
I was looking everywhere for, like, the best ways to make a template. Every little piece of the game, like in the sets, on the live event screens and stuff, just trying to see if there was, like, any way to make a good template for these promos. I have also a screenshot, too, from our old DMs, where when I started my golden ticket, like, promo, where, like, I actually had people, submit like entries for like a contest and I would make their golden ticket for them. As soon as I posted, the announcement, you DM'd me, you're like saying oh, stealing this, like thanks. That was the golden age of cards. It's a shame that I remember too, because like I had so much fun, like especially like towards the end of Madden Mobile 16.
I think I can actually pull up a lot of the cards I made from my old iPhone.
That would be great for a little segment I have a little bit later. This next segment is called Eli Ruins Everything.